Hey everybody, Logan here, and this is a interesting little bit of information coming out that none of us are ever going to find surprising. But funny enough, this article comes from Push Square, the PlayStation-oriented website. But this is Xbox news, sort of, kind of. Well, this is actually being reported on by multiple sites. I originally saw the article on GameIndustry.biz, I think it was. But here, let's take a look. Microsoft can't deny Xbox Game Pass cannibalizes software sales. Redmond firm releases statement. So there's a big talk about how Game Pass can't help sales. It can't. And the publishers and whatnot lose money, and they were like, no. Apparently, that's quite the opposite. Okay, and and they had the update. Originally when I read it, this update wasn't here. Update: following a wave of reporting based on documentation from the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, which suggested that what we all suspected, that Xbox Game Pass is harming full-price software sales. The Redmond firm has released a statement to Kotaku, which fails to deny the claims. Xbox Game Pass offers gamers and game creators more choice and opportunity in how they discover, experience, and deliver games. For gamers, that means providing another option for them to discover games and play with friends at great value. For developers, that means creating another option for how they monetize their games. We're focused on helping game creators of all sizes maximize the total financial value they receive through Game Pass. Each game is unique, so we work closely with creators to build a custom program to reflect what they need, ensure that they are compensated financially for their participation in the service, and allow room for creativity and innovation. As a result, the number of developers interested in working with Game Pass continues to grow. Corporate lingo translation: yes, it's affecting software sales. I like that. So, yeah, well, the original article, let's read it. Might as well. That's why I started this. Xbox's popular Game Pass subscription is tanking the sales of games that join the service. Included in a new report from the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, Microsoft has admitted that software added to Game Pass has its actual sales figures significantly impacted as a result. They admit it. Microsoft also submitted that its internal analysis shows a redacted % decline in base game sales 12 months following their addition on Game Pass. The report states, so for a year following a game's launch on Game Pass, it sees a dip in sales. It sees a dip in sales on Xbox platforms. Sees a dip in sales everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. I used to buy it. If it was on Game Pass, I'd still want it physically for when they remove it. I don't do that anymore. If it's on Game Pass day one, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna play it there till I get tired of it. Unless it's a game like I have to have. I think the last game I did that with was Halo Infinite. But otherwise, if it's on Game Pass, I don't bother. I really don't bother because why waste the money? Because I know I'm not gonna play it that long. And usually if it's an Xbox or PlayStation style game like that, now if it's a Switch game, I'm more apt to buy it, or a console exclusive, that's usually PlayStation. But Xbox, I always go here, so why even bother spending the money? This is the opposite of remarks Phil Spencer made about the perceived effects of Game Pass on the market. The executive said putting a game on Game Pass was leading to more sales of the game. But now the platform holder is saying otherwise. Interestingly, Activision shows concerns about the subject as well. In the same report, Microsoft says the publisher isn't comfortable with including its games on subscription services, as doing so might severely cannibalize B2B buy-to-play sales, particularly in the case of newer releases. Da-da-da. Sony has been more cautious about putting large-scale games on its revamped PS Plus day one, which is smart, especially when it comes to its own first-party titles. The company is sticking to the more traditional premium release method. It's been working out well with record-breaking sales from games like God of War Ragnarok and others. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan has made his thoughts on the matter pretty clear in the past. With the revelation from Microsoft, it seems he may have been right. This is all part of the ongoing investigation into Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Regulators in the UK and USA have still concerned the $69 billion deal will have too large of an impact on the industry, potentially harming Xbox's competitors. That's what I was actually going to make sure I said. But yeah, I knew it. Now, some people are like, oh, why are you defending them for selling games when we can get it for nothing? It's not about that. It's not about, hey, you're spending, PlayStation's making you spend the money, while Xbox is like, hey, $15 a month or whatever it is, and you get all these games. It's not about that. It's about, if that's the model that continues to go, you aren't going to get new games. It's not going to be monetarily feasible for these companies to continue producing games if they're always going to lose money on Game Pass. So it's just mainly about, hey, you're not going to get any more games. That's what it is. It's not about, oh, defending the fact that they're making you spend more. No, you have to spend money to make money. And the thing is, you can't lose money and make money. It doesn't work that way. So we spend money, they make money, they make new games, we buy new games. Because if we didn't spend money, they make games, they make no money, they make no games, we get no new games. That's pretty much how it works. And that's why, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Game Pass. Do I think it's the best thing we could have gotten? It's debatable. From a gamer's perspective who doesn't have a lot of money, yeah, it's a great thing. From a developer's perspective, I think it's actually pretty bad, because it hurts. It really hurts the developers. And, you know, smaller developers who probably wouldn't get their games played or get their notoriety out there, you know, that's a different story. But honestly, yeah, that's my take on this. You guys know how I feel. How do you feel? Drop it in the comments below. If Game Pass went away tomorrow, I wouldn't bat an eye. Game Pass went away tomorrow, I probably wouldn't be paying for Xbox Live anymore. Just because I almost never play anything on there these days. Majority of the stuff I play is on PlayStation and Switch, which is kind of sad. I'm a massive Halo and Gears fan, and I haven't touched those games in a while. Same thing with Forza. Well, maybe if Microsoft comes out with sequels that don't suck, or, you know, games, I'll be playing more. But hey, we'll end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. You guys know what to do. Follow us on our socials. Thank you so much. Tomorrow's the day. If you guys watch my previous video of 2023, pray for me. We'll end it there. Thank you guys. Be legendary. Thanks again.